the world's first cryptocurrency news center on Daily.
All right, well, we have another very big piece of news regarding adoption, and this time it's at the IMF. Over the weekend, it was announced that the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, and the World Bank are creating their own quasi-cryptocurrency called the Learning Coin. Now, despite previous warnings from the IMF that cryptocurrencies pose a risk to the financial markets, the IMF and the World Bank have decided to team up to explore the potential of cryptocurrencies and work toward the goal of closing the knowledge gap that exists regarding blockchain in financial markets. Of course, the Learning Coin will not be commercially available and will instead act purely as an internal learning tool. Jerry, another big move here as far as adoption goes. This has been a big day for adoption.
Jamie, I got to tell you, right off the bat, the IMF looks like they're doing a total about face. And it seems like they're just a learning curve, a learning group.
That's right. Well, they're a little behind the eight ball, Jerry. I mean, we've covered this a lot. They've been very negative towards cryptocurrency for a long time. Just now, I mean, look, they've been meeting with a lot of these central bankers who've been very anti-cryptocurrency. So, they're just kind of regurgitating some of the things that they've been hearing. We can't blame them entirely, but it's time to play catch up now for these guys.
I know. Well, at least honestly, they're approaching this in a pretty meaningful way. I mean, actually building a token and playing with it. I mean, it's showing signs of love for our industry.
Great signs for adoption. We've been talking about adoption a lot. Today's been a big day for adoption. So
it is. But, again, when we were talking a little bit at NAB, I think if a lot of these people would actually bring experts into their panel, because it seems like they're all IMF people and banking people, and I don't know if they actually have an understanding of all the tech guys that are coming in on this, the technology that's behind it, what it's doing for other countries.
They've got to have at least one or two tech guys that are actually building this token for them, so they might have some people on their staff, but maybe not to the extent. We've been seeing, like you mentioned, we were walking around National Association of Broadcasters meeting last week, we're seeing people talking about blockchain and experts in this field, right?
And in television.
In television, normally we just go to crypto conferences, and of course we're surrounded by it. You don't expect to see it when you go to a big conference that's not crypto-oriented, but now we're seeing it pretty much everywhere.
Well, we're seeing an actual conference in NAB.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of exciting for both sides of us. I mean, we do the news on TV, and then we're doing cryptocurrency coverage, but to see both of them and to see the line to get in is quite interesting, because even the TV and broadcasters that we have spoken to, a lot of them were very interested. I mean, everywhere we went, they go, "Hey, I got a question." It always starts off with, "I've got a question."
Yeah, as soon as they know
would you like a water?
As soon as they know you cover crypto, they're like, "Oh, fill me in here," right?
Exactly.
So it was an exciting meeting on a number of levels. Obviously, we've got more channels we're going to be on, and more stations that we're going to be on. So that obviously helps us out as well, and our viewers out there that are looking to find us. I mean, they're going to have a much easier time of that.
It was great. I mean, it was almost like everybody actually welcomed us.
That's right.
It's a unique content, and we're doing. We got a lot of great responses.
We certainly did.
Get invited to quite a few parties afterwards.
That's right.
It was It was very knowledgeable to hear both sides of it, but it was also great fun. I had a great time.
Agreed.
Especially always being with you.
Agreed. Hey, I appreciate that. Well, look, as much as we want to, we could talk about NAB all day. Let's go ahead, though, and take a quick look at this heat map, because I think people are going to want to see what's happening right now.
All right, let's bring up that heat map.
All right. Brought to us by Coin360.